Hey everybody, my name is Jax, and today I'm going to be reviewing set 75300, the Imperial TIE Fighter, with 432 pieces and with an age rating of 8+ and up. So today we're actually going to be asking if this set is actually worth the money it is, the $50 Canadian or $40 USD, and if you're getting scammed or if what they give you in the set is not enough with the 3 minifigures and 432 pieces. If we take a look at the bottom right corner, it has 3 minifigures, a Imperial TIE Fighter pilot, a droid called NIL-8, like Annihilate, and a Imperial Stormtrooper. In the top right corner, we can see a Darth Vader made out of Lego and has his red lightsaber blade illuminating the whole box, and has the white greebling that all the new Star Wars 2020 sets now seem to have. So if we continue on and flip the box to its side, we can actually see that it continues that white greebling and has another seemingly the same picture of the TIE Fighter on the front of the box, just miniaturized on there, mirrored. And of course has the Lego logo and the Star Wars logo, along with the set number. So flipping the box all the way around, we can see that the greebling again continues around the box and has the 3 minifigures portrayed in a Imperial hangar bay. The Imperial TIE Fighter pilot is walking around, seemingly going to his ship to board, and the droid is walking around, seemingly doing nothing, and the Stormtrooper looks like he is patrolling. We can also see that the Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has a little advertisement right there, meaning that you can actually play this model in the actual game. I'm not sure when that game's going to be releasing, but rumors are saying that is going to be released in May. So first up here we have a droid. It is named an NIL-8, like Annihilate, and has a exclusive torso print to this set, currently as of 2021. The only time this figure has ever been seen before is the Imperial Death Star 2, the second version of the first Death Star. However, the colorful wires you see on the back and front are exclusive to the set and do not appear anywhere else. And of course, the head for this interesting minifigure of a protocol droid is interesting. However, it's not my personal favorite of a minifigure in a set like this. If you get multiple or even 2, it's not really fun to get 2 of these. They could have included maybe like another Stormtrooper, but they just did not do that. I guess Lego has their own idea. Next up we have the Imperial Stormtrooper, and this guy is really controversial because of his new helmet mold in 2019. As you probably know, they received a new helmet mold and received backlash from the community of Lego very harshly. What I think about this personally is I don't like it compared to the predecessor of this helmet mold. I like it much better. I think it's not as clunky and large as the other one. The other one looks like a Family Guy Stormtrooper, which I totally do not like at all, with its little chin there overlapping with its torso. He comes with a gun and of course the back printing and the front printing is always amazing to have on a figure. And he has one face, the flesh tone face of a little man. And of course he does not unfortunately have a back alternate face. Moving on to the last and final figure of the set, it is the TIE Fighter pilot who pilots the main TIE Fighter. I personally think this pilot is extraordinary. he's very, very detailed. His helmet is not as clunky as the Stormtrooper helmet, but still has a very, very, very great design. He comes with a little blaster and has leg printing and torso printing, very detailed, and of course a back printing. If you go ahead and remove his helmet, he has this print, which I think is kind of thick. I don't like the lines on the lines on his head are very thick. I think it's lacks a little quality from Lego. In the past, it used to be much sharper. However, it's very thick for some reason. Like the lines are a little splotchy. I do not like that. But yeah, it's a good figure in general, but except for the helmet, which I do not like. Okay, moving on into the model itself, it's actually really, 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 really nicely built. I'm not exaggerating how structurally sound and how much detail is packed into this tiny little build. First of all, you swish it anyway, it's just immaculate, really. Like, do you hear, like, it's amazing, really. You can't get any wiggling from it or anything like that. It is very, very structurally sound. In comparison to the 2021 TIE Fighter, we have the 2010 TIE Fighter, which is the fourth oldest. Next to the Solo TIE Fighter, then Junior's TIE Fighter, and here we have the current day version, 2021 TIE Fighter, which is what the review is for. So we've established that the 2010 version right here is inferior to the 2021 version structurally. It was just really shaky compared to the 2021 version. And now let's find out which one is superior in the details of the build or the aesthetics. So this version of the build has a lot of detail packed into it, like I said earlier. It has excellent, excellent wings, wing detailing. Like if you just look at the middle portion of the wing, it has many variations of pieces and varieties of pieces, making one section. And then these, however, lines leading into the edges of the TIE Fighter, I am not really impressed with. I think they could have done something better. It's too thick for me, but maybe you like it better, but I personally do not like that. The TIE Fighter's front is actually really, it's kind of oversized for what the wings are. However, it works, but it's just a little oversized for my taste. And accuracy to this set is actually a green laser beam, so you can shoot out there. And they used to be red previously, like as an example. For all the previous generations of the TIE Fighter, the bullets or lasers were red, but now they finally changed it to green, which is an accuracy, so they did something on this new one. The circular shape of the TIE Fighter is made up with a bunch of interesting brick designs, which I do like a lot. It's not as good as it could be. However, it's pretty darn effective in portraying that circular TIE Fighter design. Okay, so moving on to the TIE Fighter's back, right over here. You can see there's two green lasers popping out, which I do not like. It kind of ruins the aesthetic for me of the back. Everything else is pretty much perfect. However, these ruin it to an extent that I don't really like the back. However, I need to point out something else on the wings. These piece right here is dark gray instead of the light gray it should be. I don't know why. I think that's because Lego thinks kids don't know how to find other pieces that are the same color as each other. But that does ruin the aesthetic for me on the wings. That's another thing. It's not that big of an error or big of a deal that ruins it, but it just could have been better if they had done it light gray. I also have to say is that this little hatch right here spins around very, very easily. See, that just popped right off for me with almost no force. It pops off. In comparison to this, however, you turn it, you twist it, it doesn't move at all. It's certainly better, but it's just annoying. If you try to pick it up, maybe it can twist, and it's not fun. I forgot to mention one little thing, that if you press down on these little lasers, they will pop out with quite the force. You see that jumped off my table there. Okay, so out of these two sets, which is better? Which will prevail? My honest opinion is they're both good in their own ways. And I know what you're thinking. It's like, oh, he just said that. They are. They're both good in their own ways. This one is better with money, and this is better if you want to display or have a larger, more accurate minifig scale type one. Okay guys, thank you for watching. That is the end of the video. Please comment down below what you want next, and I'll be posting more soon, hopefully. And comment down below, like and subscribe, and please turn on the bell so you don't miss a upload I will make.